So, on my way back to Amazon this morning, and they sent this funny little message about how they want people to be with their family and friends on 4th of July, so they're going to shut it down from 3 p.m. to 9:45 p.m. on 4th of July. I mean, why not just give people the holiday, right? But that's not how the machine needs to shut down for 6 hours to let the people not freak out. So I think after 3 straight days, and then not going there, going to a different job yesterday, I noticed a big noticeable difference in the way I feel. And got up this morning, exercised a little, and I just felt a lot better. I didn't have like this weird buzzing noise inside my head, and this strange dryness that's pervaded the entire warehouse. It sucks you kind of dry. So unfortunately, they didn't pay me on time, and they're very stingy with the money. So there's so little money that I got from working here, and spent quite a bit of my time in this place. It's like an 11-hour day for me. It's 10 hours in there, and it's like a good 11 hours when you think about the commute. So for that, I heard that they're paying the rideshare drivers more in Massachusetts $32.50 to make like a hybrid model, which that should really be the minimum wage across the board. I mean, it should be 40 or 75K a year. I think that's just fair for people. But the CEOs and the trillionaires and billionaires would have it otherwise. So here now, I'm outside again, and I'm saying to myself, I got to find some kind of nature jobs. That's what I need to do. I need to be outdoors. I like nature. If not, find more of the work from home, because that was actually kind of groovy. It sucks staring at the computer all day. That's something that I did not find. And the cerebral, speaking in both languages, en français et en anglais, avec des ordinateurs, des logiciels, des informatiques, des choses comme ça, c'était complètement dingue. Après quelques mois, j'étais tout le temps devant l'ordinateur, des télévisions, fait des trucs informatiques. C'était pas très amicable. But I saw I would go back and forth in both languages, and that was very cerebral. It was like a video game, doing this Microsoft techie kind of thing for a long time, and a lot of the market stuff. So I do need to get back onto the marketing and the social media. I need to edit some videos, and I need to kind of do some geek out and do some computer stuff, like some animation, and do like playlists. I have thousands and thousands of videos that are just like just thousands of them, and I figure if I cut them up, put them, edit it, it'll look more funny. If anybody's interested in doing that, knows how to do that quick. I know some kids are so good with computers. I'm too fucking old, and actually it's not even that I'm old. I just didn't like doing that shit when I was a kid. My parents didn't want me to play video games, didn't let us play video games, let alone drink soda. Played outside. I would go to the kids' house. I'd stay up for 3 days at their house, and I'd have my 5 or 10 minutes to play before they'd be on there for hours, and I'd be looking at them play, And I just, after a while, I didn't learn how to type till I was 25, but after a while, being in an office in my later years, I just like playing a video game too on the computer. It's just staring at the fucking computer. But some of the animation is pretty cool. I've tried some of the what is it called? Virtual reality. It's just amazing. I just don't have time to play games, but I do need to get onto like the digital marketing thing and do some more art. So being in the house, that might be a little bit more conducive to that. My garden. I haven't had time to do my garden. But I'm feeling a lot better not having been in this place, and I'm about to walk into it in a little bit. It's been overwhelming for me for many reasons, because I'm toiling away in this warehouse, and there's not much else I can do other than kind of toil away in there as I worry about how I'm going to pay all my bills. And my situation is such that I have to fix up my house, and I was about to rent it out and everything, and things just sort of falling apart with that. It needs literally falling apart. So I've been focusing on trying to just afford everything and working all the time, that you lose track of. I feel like I lose focus. I lose track of organizing and trying to plan ahead, because I find myself forcing this balance between trying to take care of my health and working. And the two things that I've been doing, the driving and the warehouse, are not exactly the most healthy things. The driving is actually much better. I think I need to try to focus more on that once I get some bills squared away, because that, if you break it up with exercise, it's actually quite healthy, especially if you do it at like certain festivals and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I was planning on doing this summer, was selling my art at some festivals and doing the ride share like that, because I made a lot more money than I was doing like this, and they seem to pay out more. So that's like on the back burner at this point, because it's the end of the month, and everything is culminated into some kind of weird fucking shit show for me. I mean, I know it's like everybody, it's not just inflation, it's just like the cost of living is and this digital age, it's like, I don't know. I'm definitely in the rat race. But yeah, I'm about to walk back into that fucking warehouse, and I mean, I want to be on good terms with them, because I'd like to do something else. But yeah, I mean, look at that fucking smoke billowing out of that big ass fucking truck. They don't really give a fuck about the environment. It's some guy from Wall Street saw a niche opportunity, just like when you invest in something, that you can make a platform where everybody orders the same shit they're ordering from already, you know. And during the pandemic, the guy made a fucking killing, and he opened up all these places, and they're terrible for the environment. Nobody needs this shit. I'm sorry. And the government should step in. It's a fucking monopoly. It really is. So go figure, you know. So crazy, man. And you know what? You could do this job fucking inebriated, and honestly, you know, I have too much respect for, you know, safety, but you can literally go in here stumbling drunk and still do this fucking job. That's how easy it is. And that's how, like, a lot of construction workers back in the day, I would do jobs, like, people looked at me at this place, they're like, wow, they've never seen anybody do that fast, the boxing or whatever the fuck it is, I don't even know what the fuck, you know, you describe it. It's not just decanted, it's like there's moving around boxes and packages and shit, because I worked with trucks and unloading boxes and shit when I was a kid, but you bust ass and then you get paid, and that you get paid for the day, and a bonus sometimes, you know, here's an extra $100. Like I used to haul 50-pound bags of cement, not just one on each shoulder, to two on each shoulder, 2 50-pound bags of cement on each shoulder, and people would be like, wow, what the fuck, you know, and then throw them up on a truck. So I started bugging alley guy, doing it really fast and shit, and then people were like, wow, dog, maybe I should work that hard. And I felt bad, because, you know, some of these people are like, oh my god, maybe that's how I'm supposed to work, you know, and I'm like, no, take a break, you know. But if you did want to increase production here, I mean, that's how you do it, you know. You pay people more, just be like, hey, bust ass and take it easy. But here it's like work at your own pace, and it's like, you know. Anyway, Every day's an Ollie day. Stay tuned. It's gonna get more interesting.